Hi, my name's James and welcome to R&R, the show where I react to and review some of the latest and greatest music videos. Today, I'm going to be checking out Domination by Bandmaid. But before I get to that, big thank you to all of the Madiacs that commented on my video covering Shambles. I really enjoyed reading through all your comments. Sorry if I haven't replied to you. There was just so many great bits of information about the band, about other songs that I should check out. Big thank you to all of you guys. So I think Domination official live video was one of the most suggested, so that's why I decided to go with this one today. So with that out of the way, let's get to it. Nice, awesome. I would say the only sort of letdown so far is a little bit of the mix. I would say probably the only letdown for me so far is the overall mix. But for a live video, you can't expect studio quality. But as for the performance as a whole, you know, big live performance energy. Kind of exactly what I was expecting to hear after listening to Shambles. You know, I think, yeah, if there wasn't all of this sort of like crowd interaction or even band interaction, I would definitely be a bit let down. But yeah, the fact that, you know, there's so much energy, they're so energized, you know, it's great to see that. So after releasing the R&R video I did on Shambles, I have listened through the Bandmaid catalog. I am familiar with this song. You know, it has a really great chorus. So it's great to hear that chorus in a live setting with so much of that audience participation, you know, because it is one of those choruses which definitely benefits from having that live audience interaction. It also has some great intricate guitar playing. You know, there's that super interesting guitar riff that sort of uses lots of slide ups and downs. There's also some really great bass guitar playing and drumming as well. Yeah, that guitar riff, that do 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 do, but it's doing the sliding up and down. It's so cool, and yeah, great little solo section there. And I do really like this second verse where there is a bit more focus on that bass guitar as well. Yeah, that guitar riff, so cool. Yeah, I would say again, just a few things in that mix, particularly in the chorus section there. I want a little bit more level from the backing vocals. Other than that, I'm pretty satisfied, but yeah, I just can't hear those backing vocals quite enough. Damn. Oh. Nice. So cool to see such a high level of musicianship and it not be, too much of what we might call wank service. I mean, I don't think we would necessarily use that term in this particular instance, but you do get a lot of that, particularly in the metal genre. And particularly when it comes to guitarists. But yeah, it's good to see, that there is so much musicianship, and not only, is it fun for the musicians on stage, for the band, and you can see that sort of interaction between them all. But from what I understand, at least from all you guys that commented on my previous video, it's something that you also really enjoy. So that sort of community that's there for it, and alive for it, that's really cool. And something that I mentioned in the video covering Shambles was that, it wasn't 100% perfect, even though it's a studio recording, there is still some rawness. And I like that that's even more so here, they're still able to bring that level of musicianship, but it's not this sort of thing of like a perfectionist, they're still running around and jumping around and having fun. And not every note that they hit is 100% accurate or true, but that's not what it's about. It's about bringing that energy, that show to the crowd, and it's awesome to see. That little counter melody coming from the lead guitar as well. That's awesome. There's a nice little touch behind the lead vocals. Awesome. That was so cool. I'd say something I mentioned in the video covering Shambles was, I do hope there is some sort of big light show and that sort of thing. But as a lot of you did mention, they kind of don't need it. I think, the way that they are having that interaction with the crowd and with each other and you're being able to sort of run around and jump around during the show whilst still being able to bring that musicianship. They kind of don't need it, but what they did have there was super effective in enhancing what they're already able to bring. And you know, it's a pretty standard thing not to have pyrotechnics in an enclosed space. So I am sort of taking that into consideration as well. So overall, super impressive. There was even a lot of comments from you guys saying that you guys even prefer their official live videos, and I can kind of see why. Even though you're not there, you can see it on the girls' faces that not only, you know, are they enjoying the performance, but they're enjoying that sort of audience feedback. And it's that sort of thing where it's fun for everyone involved. You know, I do feel within this sphere of metal, hardcore, rock, punk, you know, there is definitely a culture of seriousness or sort of like taking things too serious. So it's nice to see, you know, those big smiles on the girls' faces as they're performing, because, you know, that comes through. Again, not just in a live performance setting, but even just watching it on screen, you know, you can tell they love it. You can tell they're passionate and that it's something that they want to do and they enjoy doing. And at the end of the day, as a musician myself, that's what it's all about. If I'm on stage performing, not smiling, not enjoying myself, what's the point? To see it here, you know, that's what it's all about. It is nice as well to see that, you know, and to hear that they're not just doing sort of like cookie cutter replications of their studio recordings live, that they are changing things up a little bit. They're leaving wiggle room. And again, you know, that's just another sign of how good they are as performers and how aware they are as performers. Sometimes it's great to get that, you know, cookie cutter replication of a studio song. However, in this case, it's definitely nice and refreshing. Again, particularly for this genre of band, to not be so strict and reliant on consistently keeping to a backing track. Obviously, they're using a backing track or a click track. Obviously, they're using a backing track or at least a click track so that everything can be synced up audio visual wise. However, again, you know, the fact that, yeah, they just added some extra wiggle room in there. It's great to see, great to hear. And at the end of the day, you know, it's great for everyone, I feel. And I do wish more rock, more metal, more punk bands that are at this level, you know, playing these level of shows would do that. I do wish, yeah, they weren't so reliant on keeping to the backtrack, to the click track, and let some of those, you know, real musician elements, those real live performance elements come through in their live shows. Because again, it's just refreshing. So that's it for me in this one. Again, a big thank you to all of you maniacs out there that were commenting on my previous video. Thank you for all the suggestions, all the love you showed. It's great to see that there is still a large audience of people out there that can, you know, keep things positive in the comments section, and that also, you know, can have a great passion for a band of this genre and, you know, doing what they're doing. It's great to see. Please let me know, did I miss anything in this one? What's the next live performance video that I should check out from Bandmaid? And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Check out some of these other videos appearing before me, and you'll catch me in the next one.